Hi, I'm Lincoln Smith from Lead Creation, and right now I'm going to tell you some quick and easy techniques to improve your website optimization. Now this means that you're going to be getting more traffic to your website, and more traffic means you're going to get a lot more potential clients visiting your website. Have you typed a search into Google and ever asked yourself, well, how do those companies that appear on that first page, how do they get their website on the first page of what Google calls its search results? Well, the answer to that is relevancy. Now, I'll tell you exactly how you can improve your relevancy and how you can make your website more relevant to Google so that your website appears on page 1 of Google's search results. SEO is the process of improving your relevancy. The best optimized website, the website with the most relevancy, is the website that is going to appear in position 1 of Google's search results for the search that you've typed in. Now, being on page 1 means more traffic, more potential clients. The experts here at Lead Creation use 12 SEO strategies. Today, I'm going to tell you 6 of those 12 strategies. This can be a little complex and a little time consuming, but I'll tell you the 6 easier techniques and the most powerful techniques. Now, before we move ahead, I need you to stop and listen for a second. I don't want you to go and get persuaded by website designers who are into using Flash, into using a lot of videos and a lot of images on a website, because this can drastically reduce your relevancy on Google. You can have images, you can have Flash, you can have all the jazzy menus and everything that you want on your website, that's fine. Just don't go to a designer first, a website designer, and listen to them, because they don't know SEO. Some of them will do a limited amount of SEO, but they don't know SEO. It's not what they do. So what you need to do is get an opinion from someone that knows SEO first. You can have those things that a designer will give you, but the only way that you're going to get noticed amongst the 180 million pages in Australia is to do SEO. Now, you need to understand first of all that Google can only read text. Google sends out these little programs, they're called bots or crawlers. These programs can only read text. They can't read images, they can't read Flash, they can't read any of that. So that brings us to our first strategy for today, and that is use text appropriately in your website. To do this, you need to use text just everywhere possible. You can still keep your site quite professional. You can have those images, you can have a nice background. All I'm saying is don't overload your page with images. So you must be asking yourself, well, how do you target your target audience? How do you capture them and get them to come to your web page? Well, that is our second strategy. And our second strategy is to use what in the industry they call it keywords. It's quite a common term. Look up keywords and I'm sure you'll find a lot on keywords. What are keywords? Well, keywords are what one of your potential clients is going to type into Google and search on Google to find your company. There are a lot of tools out there, a lot of tools that can find appropriate keywords for you. They can find the actual traffic. The best tool, although it's not exact, and none of them are exact, but the best tool for you to use is the Google Adwords keyword tool. Alright, so now this will bring us to our next strategy, which is what you're going to do with those keywords. And what you're going to do is you're going to position those keywords effectively so that Google recognizes them, and this will improve your relevance on your website. Okay, So there are two ways to position your keywords. You can either position them on page or off page. Now we'll cover the off page first. Off page is going to be in your metadata, which is the behind the scenes scripting that Google will be able to see. No one else will be able to see this, so don't worry. It can be really keyword dense, really keyword stuffed. It should still make sense, but it doesn't necessarily need to. Now, your metadata includes 3 fields. One is your title. This is the title of your page. This is what appears on your web browser, up the very, very top of the web browser next to your Firefox or Internet Explorer or Safari logo. This is what text will appear in the top of your browser. So that's your title. Your title should be 65 characters, including spaces. Next is your description. Your description is just a behind the scenes description of your web page. Your description can be 155 characters, including spaces. And the last field is a field called keywords. Now, keywords, you want to stuff 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 keywords into this field. You separate your keywords with just commas and a space, and put all your keywords in there. You want to stuff all 3 of these fields absolutely chock-a-block full of keywords, and you want to use your most effective keywords. You also want to do this on every single web page on your entire website. So every separate page, you need to go to every separate page and include your metadata. Another off-page technique is to use alternate text. Now, alternate text is what you put behind the scenes on an image. As I said before, Google can't read or see an image, but what it can do is it can read that alternate text of that image. So when you use an image and you use alternate text, you're making that image relevant and serve a purpose to Google.